What's up, everybody? Well, I'm back for video number 2. I had a request for some jerky, and I figured since I'm sitting around the house, jerky sounds good to eat while we're going to be sitting around doing nothing anyway, so let's get started. First thing I've got is my London broil. I like using London broil to make it. I got my chipotle molasses. That sits there and that does my marinade. And then of course I've got my seasoning, which you can only see the back side of it. So, first thing first, I like using London broil because it's thicker and it's better for making jerky with. So what we'll do is we'll cut all this fat off first. Also, another reason why I like using that marinade is because it says it's a 30-minute marinade, which it really is. So I'm trying to do this quickly because I don't want this video to be forever long. So next, you just start cutting them. You can cut them as thick as you want, or as thin as you want. I should be using my other knife for this, but it's alright, still getting done. See, in cutting them like this, you get a really nice piece of beef jerky. Yeah, there was a request for this, and I haven't made it in a while, and it sounds really good to munch on throughout the next couple days. So I figured I'd go ahead and make this real quick, and I know a lot of people have tried my beef jerky and they loved it and want to know how I make it anyway, so no better time to show everybody than now. Alright, once that's done, you're going to take it, put it in a bag. You can separate them if you want two different if you want, that's up to you. Drop some seasoning in it. Mixed up nice and good there. Take your molasses. Drop in the whole bottle because this is like 2.5 pounds of meat, so. I like taking the air out because the bag will be nice and flat and tight so it gets both sides of the meat. Now that that's done, we'll be back later on and I will show you guys how to put it on the racks and put it in the Ninja Foodie to bake yourself some jerky. What's up, everybody? We're back again. I got the steak marinated, and now we got to put it on the rack and put it in the fryer or the Ninja Foodie. So this is the rack that comes with the Ninja. This is the rack I was using for the longest time. Then I decided it just doesn't make enough beef jerky. So what do? You go out and buy yourself a 5-racker. So let's get started with this. Take it. You just put it on the racks the best you can. Try to cover up as much space as you can. All right, next rack. I wish I could find a small piece in here. There it is. There we go. Take the next rack. And all you're gonna do is just, and I think I bought this, I got this rack on Amazon. I think I paid like 10 or 15 or 20 bucks for it. It's not very pricey, and trust me, it's worth it, especially if you make beef jerky as much as I do. So that way you can make, because like I said, it's gonna take a while to make these. It's gonna take like 7 hours, I think, or 5.5 hours. And so you want to make as many as you can right away, because it takes forever to make these. It's not like the buffalo chicken dip that I made earlier. And again, I'm doing this over aluminum foil, so that way I can just toss the aluminum foil away and don't have to worry about any more dishes. I don't know if I'm gonna need this other rack or not. We'll see. No, I won't need this other rack. All right, give me 1 second. Let me wash my hands real quick. So there you have it. We got 4 racks. And then what we do is we'll just take the rack, just drop it right in the pan or the pot. Let that just sit there. Drop this. And we will do power. Give me 1 second on this one. That's not on here, okay. So we'll turn the power on. Hit dehydrate. Have it at 150 degrees. And we'll do for 6.5. We'll do 6.5 hours, and at 6.5 hours we'll check it, but it should be good. I don't like my beef jerky really tough to bite. I like it just a little bit chewy, so I do it a little bit less time than I normally do, just to get it done. So Anyway, that's the beef jerky. We'll see you guys in about 6.5, 7 hours. All right, guys, we're back. It's been 7 hours since I put this jerky in the Ninja. So as soon as this does its cool down, we'll pull this out and see what we got. Here we go. We now have beef jerky. So all we got to do now, start taking all this off. Alright, I can't use them, they're driving me nuts. And like I said, I did less time because of the fact of I do not like mine like really, really hard to chew. I like mine just a little bit softer. And so far, these are all turning out perfectly. See, they're just a little bit softer. So I don't like it because it takes way too long to do it, but at the end of the 7 hours and however long it takes you to cut it and all this other stuff, it's well worth it once it's done and over with and you can start eating these things. So now you guys got to see what it looks like making beef jerky. And that's pretty much it. Hopefully later on this week I'll come up with some more videos, but for right now I'm gonna go sit down in my chair and eat some beef jerky. You guys take care.
And keep on cooking.